As human beings, we can learn a ton from animals. Watch this video, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm talking about.
Was completely paralyzed from the foreleg. Only her head could move. The vet just looked at her and was like, well, she probably got hit by a car. There's not much to do. I think we should just put her to sleep.
First few days, she could lift her head a little bit to try and get in the food bowl that we were placing.
She could only move her head, but with her head, she was just trying to give us head rubs.
It took around 10 days until she started making the biscuits with her front paws.
Felt like there's actually hope that this cat might walk.
Every day you could see that she was a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger. We were trying to do so much physiotherapy to build up the strength in their muscles so she could support herself in the end. Every day you can see the progression. Every day you can see the strength that she was building up.
Now, science has proven that animals are capable of a total range of emotions. It's been proven that rats can actually feel regret after making bad decisions. Elephants, dolphins feel emotional loss after losing kin. But one thing that's also common in the animal world, they do not feel self-pity. Now, one of my favorite poems of all time by D.H. Lawrence, entitled simply Self-Pity, was made very famous by the movie G.I. Jane. You probably recognize this clip.
I never saw a wild thing sorry for itself. A bird will fall frozen dead from a bough without ever having felt sorry for itself.
Now, after watching this video and seeing that cat come back to health, you know that during that entire time, that cat didn't feel a moment of self-pity. That is a uniquely human trait. We are the only ones that feel pity for ourselves. At the end of the day, when you are faced with adversity, when you're faced with challenges in life, there are really only two options. You can take that challenge, you can take the heartbreak that it brings, and you can use that as catalyst to take you that next level, or you can experience a very human emotion of self-pity. And you can wallow in it, and you can bring yourself down, or you can do what every successful person on this planet does. They learn from their mistakes. They make themselves better, and they try not to repeat the same mistakes. Self-pity is a very human mistake, and it is very, very easy to fall into that trap of feeling bad for yourself. Woe is me. Why is the world against me? Why is it so hard? Now, I've been a professional sports bettor for over 20 years. I've owned tons of different businesses. I bought and sold real estate, and I've had my fair share of heartache. And believe me, I would be lying to you if I told you that I didn't have days where I wanted to just crawl into bed, put the pillow over my head and feel bad for myself. But at the end of the day, I know this about successful people. One of the most common traits amongst all successful people is embracing failure. Now, it takes practice. You got to fail a lot before you can finally realize it's okay to fail. But I'm coming out here right now, guys, and telling you it's okay to fail. Okay? If you are not failing, then you are not trying. So, to kind of quote the poem and Command Master Chief John James or Gale from the movie G.I. Jane, I never saw a successful person feel sorry for themselves. A successful person will fall frozen dead from a bough without ever having felt sorry for themselves. So the choice is yours. Next time you experience hardship or failure, you can simply accept it, and you can feel the uniquely human trait of self-pity, or you can realize that while you're feeling sad for yourself, the successful people on this world find a way, day in and day out, to pick themselves up and take themselves to that next level. So the choice is yours.